The ongoing national identity number NIN registration being supervised by the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy may be in jeopardy as campaigns and social media pressure mounts on the minister to resign following allegations of links to Al-Qaeda terrorist organization. TV366's Abisola Adebayo looks at the issues and the likely implications for the nation.
Duk da yaran nan yan Boko Haram sun yi laifi, amma kisan da aka musu adalci ne. Ka duba yadda ake kwantar da mutane, yadda ka san aladu ana harbe su. Idan sun yi laifi me yasa za extrajudicial killings?
It started like a rumor that Nigeria's Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Isa Pantami, has links with terrorists and has made several extremist comments in the past to support terrorism. Although the newspaper that published the information has since retracted it and apologized, the issue is far from being over as social media posts continue to pour in with Nigerians demanding for his resignation. The situation got complicated with the apology of the minister saying he regretted all extremist comments made in the past. Some of the comments I made some years ago that are generating controversies now were based on my understanding of religious issues at the time. And I have changed several positions taken in the past based on new evidence and maturity. I was young when I made some of the comments. I was in the university. Some of the comments were made when I was a teenager. The matter came up in the House of Representatives as Honorable Ndudi Elumelu called on the lower chamber to demand the resignation of the minister, stressing that sensitive data of Nigerians in the custody of the ministry may be in jeopardy.
Mr. Speaker, my worry is that there are allegations of him being a member of Al-Qaeda or Boko Haram, owned up and said that he did whatever he did because as at that time he was a youth. And he's still serving in this administration. Mr. Speaker, I feel that it would be out of place for me to sit here and allow this chamber not to speak about it and totally call for his resignation.
But amidst all this, there are questions on the implication of this development on the ongoing NIN registration and the credibility of the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration.
For somebody like Pantami who knows that his situation is very tenuous and that people are calling for his resignation, you will expect that if he had evidence of the new Pantami, the changed Pantami, he will quickly rush to bring this evidence. Just as people rush to bring evidence to indict him about extremist views, he will bring the evidence where he was talking to people at various fora that will indicate that he's a changed person. In the absence of this evidence, it becomes a very dangerous situation to continue to allow him to remain in power.
This is a concerted and organized effort to discredit the minister. Whatever the minister does or does not do, the minister will not control the data directly himself. So the whole issue of losing confidence in his ability to manage data is about actually cancelling him out and making sure that the policies that are being directed to him does not work. Let's break it down. Across the world, we now have a culture where people are being challenged for what they've said in the past. But what matters is what people have done. And there is no direct link so far between the minister's comments and any actions that enable terrorism directly.
Meanwhile, the federal government has thrown its weight behind the minister. Presidential spokesperson Garba Shehu in a statement says it is unfair for anyone to seek the downfall of a hardworking public servant over a comment made decades ago. Will President Muhammadu Buhari sack his hardworking minister? Will the National Assembly demand his resignation? Only time will tell. Abisola Adebayo, TV360, Lagos.